Ubisoft recently revealed a near tidal wave of upcoming Assassin's Creed stuff. There is a lot to process here, with 2 big open world RPGs planned and a return to the old school foundations that Assassin's Creed originally began with in the days of Altair and Ezio. Finally, there's also going to be some sort of hub experience that will bind all this stuff together. So let's take a look at everything coming up in the world of Assassin's Creed. Mirage looks like a homage to the early years of the series, so expect a return to running across rooftops, stalking targets using social stealth to blend into crowds, and carefully executing assassinations unseen if it all goes to plan. Set in Baghdad, this stars a younger Basim from Valhalla as he starts out as an assassin and works his way towards becoming the wiser man Eivor eventually meets. Mirage is set to be a smaller, more self-contained adventure with more in common with Altair and Ezio's journeys, as opposed to the more recent sprawling open-world RPGs. Infinity is effectively an interactive hub that will function like the Animus, allowing you to jump between different historical playgrounds, taking the modern day parts of the game and using them to create a way to access future Assassin's Creed content. The first 2 games to join the Infinity Hub will be Assassin's Creed Codename Red and Assassin's Creed Codename Hexa, which we'll get to now. Codename Red is expected to be the first game to join the Infinity Hub and will finally deliver a game set in feudal Japan, a long-running dream of fans. Ubisoft says Codename Red will let us live out a very powerful shinobi fantasy and has been described as a future of the open-world RPG Assassin's Creed games. But before you get too excited, with Assassin's Creed Mirage scheduled to release next year, there's a good chance we won't see Codename Red until 2024 at the earliest. Hexa will be a very different type of Assassin's Creed game according to Ubisoft. Watch Dogs Legion creative director Clint Hocking will be leading production, with the first teaser and codename suggesting that Hexa, which is a German word for witch, will be set in 16th century Europe during the witch trials that ravaged that region. It's an oddly spooky and dark setting for an Assassin's Creed game, which could really play well with the Pieces of Eden's powers, and we are really here for some more experimentation within the series. Jade is set in China in the year 215 BC and will be the first open-world Assassin's Creed game on mobile. Ubisoft has said that it's trying to build an authentic Assassin's Creed experience optimised for touch controls, which should help if you're trying to parkour across the Great Wall. This will also be the first game to let you create your own assassin from scratch. And while we've only seen in-game engine trailer footage so far, it looks impressive, and if they can scale down the experience to mobile without losing that essential Assassin's Creed flavour, this could be great. So that's everything we currently know about the upcoming Assassin's Creed games on the way. Stay with GamesRadar if you want to know more, because as soon as anything new appears from the shadows, we'll be the first to let you know.